It was downright
That's a fly
shaking
pressure.
in here. And set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle
I'm about to
with
drop
the
some
Baltimore Ravens.
Good.
We'll see if Josh or somebody on.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway.
That's cool. I'm not gonna do this.
Kenny Nwangu now out of his end zone.
How long you gonna be?
Probably 30.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to
45.
about the 22.
It's 6 minutes. And I'm running. Oh. I do got Tyreek being there something.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm gonna be on it, but just let me know when I'm about to eat. Let me know when Chad ready.
What you about to eat?
Red bean.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll work it across midfield inside
the
the 45.
Whatever I did my playbook is messed up. Josh, watch my broadcast, bro.
I thought this was a pass.
And look at no, the player, like no name pop up, and then if I audible, I mean if I pick that play, watch you see like that play don't be picked.
Yeah, I gotta delete a lot of plays right now.
No, like my shit glitched or something. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me know you watch.
I'm
gonna show you what
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Damn!
Only muster a yard here to the 38. This defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? What we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. He'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. They go play action here. Mon. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
Right now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 13.
All right, go get a paper towel and wipe it and finish cleaning up.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25.
Kyle, go put them blocks in your room.
I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to
Josh
get him
in the playoffs in
round. That's what I call a steal.
The run got 4. Now they
What was
deal
that?
with a 2nd and 6. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball. Well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to.
Push Roy about to stop answering.
Other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Damn, bro.
That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later.
Blocking the ass off.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Steelers in that bullshit.
Oh, they showed the bracket.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right.
I played Texas.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Well, I ain't playing.
Devin Duvernay. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and build their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can get their feet up and say a job
Lily, what you doing?
at this point. And
when you gonna clean up?
Ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Now Mond. Buying time to his left. And this one complete to Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Caro, pick that up. What are you doing? Pick that up, boy.
Mond off of play action. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. These 2 teams all tied after 1. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
You still look nice in that bullshit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is.
I don't
And if you're wondering if anybody's
It's
saying,
up,
well,
but
this is
I just
coming at a
don't
bad
understand.
time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes.
I don't
Because when teams
understand.
are on a hot streak, they want to keep
I
going.
niggas
But
run
the
these
veterans are
pockets.
telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Fights off the defender, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. Take a lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. They're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack, a 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one. Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there.
All
He
right.
hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Hold him, run that
And
ass
he's
up.
going to be taken down
He
with
was better
a
snap.
marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
Nigga giving this nigga
inside the 35.
That's tackles ever, dog.
And a lot of times these
I
players
thought the nigga in the backfield, he got 6 yards.
And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield,
Oh,
and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Damn.
2nd and 10.
Huh?
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. He will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mond. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 21.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 74 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mon going to throw it. He's going to try and go deep again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, that's not that game.
19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I'm fucking up there.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Come on,
all right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a give to Dobbins. And a reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces a big decision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm still on here.
Daniil Hunter, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
To finish watching my shoulder.
Jackson now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Daniil Hunter in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
He's an NFL sack now coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
I want my other game too.
As this is set away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Say, Josh, text a call me. I'm waiting about the headphones. I'm just about to take them off.
Y'all, come on, Lily.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Kyle, come here.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Mon. They're going for it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mon looks to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Monroe there taken in by Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Mon looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Taken at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him to the turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Shoves him away. And shutting him off, now open field. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Morales. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be out of bounds well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. That's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. We talk about defense.